Have bought a pair of leggings lately. What is happening? You're getting surface pilling, you wash the garment, you can't wear it again. Save your receipts and return it. Return
Sounds
it.
like you can't trust the label either.
No, absolutely not. The Federal Trade Commission is in charge of labeling requirements. Since when does a brand identify a content? Since when? So it's really, all this stuff, I'll get to him. But I think you guys need to get really aware of what you are exposed to, because it's killing you. Prostate cancer, cervical cancer, impotency. I'll talk about subjects, I hope I don't embarrass anyone, but I think you all ought to know what's causing these problems. You've got to know. If you're sitting on a synthetic material and you are absorbing an off gas that is a cancer-causing agent, don't wonder why you have prostate problems. Or women have cervical cysts and lumps. So you can get that going? Oh, good.
It's ready. You ready?
All right, let's go. Yeah. On the left is a natural fiber blend that includes hemp.
I don't know how much sound.
Can we get volume?
We have to have the sound.
Look at that.
Can you stop it? Because the sound is really important.
Wow, look at that.
Sound
Oh.
is
Yeah, I don't think the sound is going to be there.
You probably have a sound setting to play through the HDMI somewhere.
Uh-huh, you have to switch it over.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh, yeah?
important.
Do you know where I do that?
Oh, there we go. There was some.
Stop it until we have
Can you pause it?
Because the sound is so important.
Hit
The
pause.
music,
There you go.
what is being said, listen to the words, because I shove that down the throat of the federal agencies, and they don't care.
Can you pause
No,
it?
they don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to switch it over to the HDMI
That's ballsy.
volume though.
Do you know how to
I
switch
only know
it
how
to
to
get
do
the
it.
volume?
I'm not getting a signal.
See, because the words got the attention of some people, the fire marshal anyway. But everybody else that's in charge of taking care of us, even the National Health Organization didn't care, nor did the International Health Organization. And I am not afraid. There's an REM song that's my theme song. I'm not afraid. I've had more guns to my head in countries and in other situations, identity theft, kicked out of banks, kicked out of insurance companies. Well, the cannabis industry is thriving, and all I have is lawyer bills to protect myself from, and all I want is a freaking stick. That's all I want, is this stick to make every one of the farmers have a value-added profit. I don't have to do this. This is a curse. I'm doing.
You're
I used
sacrificing
to
a lot.
think it was my entire life.
Yeah.
I can't have
That's
a
impressive.
relationship. I can't have a dog. I can't have a vacation. But something changed. We'll just say there was a period where I had to do this. And it was January 9th of 2005. I had an epiphany, let's say. But since 6 years old, because I had psycho parents that wouldn't even let me eat, I mean, come on, a pinyon pine cone for Easter. I wasn't allowed to have a bunny, okay? And my grandfather would bake the pine cone and say, well, Easter bunny's coming and you're gonna have a treat from this hard thing, and the nuts would come out. Seriously, I mean, I was raised by some really incredible people, and they're both alive. He's 93, my mom's 88. Neither one of them are on any medications. Neither one.
That's amazing.
So, and I'm 62, and people go, well, how come you and Summer look like you could be sisters? I don't drink alcohol. Number one, get that out of your life. If you don't want to age, get it out. Okay, number two, don't eat fast food. Stay away from dairy as much as possible. It's not that hard. And I eat tons of cake and candy. definitely a lot of that kind of stuff, because my parents did that.
She does.
I do, give me a little Debbie anytime. If it's a peanut butter one, I'll just do the whole box.
Or a homemade pumpkin bread.
Or a homemade pumpkin
Do you have the
bread.
adapter for the Mac for HDMI?
What's that?
Do you have the HDMI
We're
adapter?
just gonna log on here, I have my hotspot. Yeah, this computer.
Because the music is so important. Think back to 9/11, everyone. Think back to what we all witnessed. And listen to what you're hearing in the words and watch that video. Before we started, the fabric on the left is a unique blend, which is a proprietary blend, completely natural, that doesn't need fire retardant. The fabric on the right professes to be antibacterial and passes, it says it passes, and I'll show you where, at the bottom of the video, it says it passes 3 of the most stringent fire standards that are required at a federal level. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it sure as hell doesn't. You can see it with your own eyes. Silver nanoparticles is supposed to be for antimicrobial properties. Okay, those silver particles on this sample says stain resistant properties. It doesn't even identify it for what the content is supposed to be. And it's still harmful. Do you want silver particles embedded in your pores? I mean, come on, we have natural fiber. And I have about 7 different agricultural crops that will yield a hell of a lot more fiber to replace cotton than hemp, and we're going to go through these ratios so everyone can stop calling me and saying they have 3 acres of hemp and want to make socks. Okay? I gotta tell you what percents are what so you know where the value is. You know, this is just craziness. Melissa and I go through Melissa's Level and Hemp. We have a questionnaire. We've got people that fill it out and say, I got 5 acres, I want to make granola bars, socks, and I have no seed. Do you know how many we filter through? I filtered through 900 requests since the planning of this event because I wanted to see, is there anyone that has more acreage? And I'm a machine, I can supply machines. I have refused to sell a machine to any farmer that has requested one because I'm not a crook. I am not going to sell a machine when the law isn't even clear to anybody. So the farmer, I know people's hair is standing up on the back of their neck, but I'm sorry, until the farmer is out of the line of fire and the liability that can fall on that farmer, I'm not selling him a machine. I'm not doing it. So while she's working on this.
What happened this year that, wasn't there some legislation that allowed farmers in Colorado to grow hemp? I mean, I'm
That was
just
Amendment
new.
64 several
Yeah, but
years
they
ago.
won't let me have the stick. If it tests above 0.3% the leaf,
Oh,
if
I
it
see.
tests-
I see.
I'm not allowed to have this.
There it is, Barb.
Oh, this is so cool if you can get it. And this is what fuels me. Fuels me. So you got the sound?
In theory, we're gonna find out.
Oh, watch closely and listen and think about what the fires in California, the fires in Colorado, the black smoke. And then I'll explain in the end what. No sound.
No volume. There it is. Oh, it was on. Sounded like it anyway.
Oh, they're on.
That should do it.
But it's not.
Wait, something to
There. There.
wiggle up cable.
Audio secure. No.
There's something.
The line of the computer, that's it.
So that fabric is.
Started.
Alright.
Where is it? Because the music is critical. And listen to those words. It's a rendition of time code. Listen to the words and look at what you're
It's not
watching.
playing, there's no volume again. That's not the same music.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Bet you another plug-in
Technical difficulties.
And the reason it's so critical is because this is what